everybody. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the world's gone kind of stupid. Like I don't it's crazy right now. I feel like the best generation were probably the people who were young in the 60s, so like they were, born in the 40s and they grew up in the 50s and then they were young and cool in the 60s, raising families in the 70s. I think they have the best of both worlds. Those people are now 70 and they're like online, cozy in their homes. They're catching up with all their friends and they're just relaxing. I mean, they've done a lot in their lives. So now they get a chance to just chill out and just go online and just like chat with their friends and just read, post all kinds of opinions. The problem is like the younger people are doing this instead of playing street hockey, doing sports, going out and meeting people, going to the mall and just like hanging out. Like I used to go to the mall when I was younger. Like that's what we did. We went to the mall. Um, it's weird. It's and then people can't communicate. Like they can't look up from their phones. You have a conversation with people and they're just like, oh, like they're concerned about comments from people who probably aren't even in their everyday life. They're just like random comments from somebody who went to school with them 30 years ago, and that's more important than the person that's in front of them that they're talking to. It's like ridiculous. Like, don't bring your phone when you're having lunch with your friend. Don't go to your friend's house and stare at your phone. Like, if that's what you're going to do, stay home. Seriously. It's ridiculous. And then, you know, real money is now frowned upon. I went into a store the other day, and it's not like I'm a high roller with like tons of cash in my pocket, but I had a $100 bill, and the guy looked at me like I had three heads. He's like, I can't change that for you, and I was like, like what? He's like, I can't. I go, you don't have 420s and like a 10, and then whatever like I bought, so like maybe I'd need like some change back, whatever on top of that. No, no, I can't. I'm like, are you worried it's counterfeit? Like, do you have a machine that you can check? I can't do it. I was like, oh my God, okay. So I'm standing in line, all my stuff's on the table, and other people are like next to me in line, and they're paying with plastic, like fake money, like a plastic card that implies there's money. Is it real money? I don't know. It's like it's a concept of money. So like even real money is being rejected for fake stuff. Like I'm like, and then people were like, "Do you need money? Like, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I have $100." Like, it's like if you don't have enough money, that sucks. But then you have too much money. Either way, you're losing. It's like I can't get it if I don't have enough. I can't get it if I have too much. I don't get goods from the store. Like, it's weird. And people were saying to me like, "I'll give you money. Do you need a coffee?" Is that what you know? I'm like, people. And even they were looking at me like I had three heads because I had $100. They're thinking like, I guess it's counterfeit. Like, and I'm just sitting there like, how is this happening to me? How is this happening? And it's the second time it happened in the same store. So I'm just like, wow. And I'm extreme. Like at one point, I'm like, call the police. I go, you're rejecting a like currency that is perfectly legal because he had the change in his thing was he was afraid he's gonna run out of change. But I'm like, so then let the next sucker that's paying cash deal with that problem. Why do I why do I have to be the one where it's like, no, 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 no. You're rejecting me, so why not reject the next person on the off chance that you don't have enough in your till? It's still only $100. You're talking four bills. Anyway, again, the world's gone stupid. Okay? It's just everything is crazy right now. People are going around freaking out like they're like, oh, they're trying to say that we can't say Merry Christmas. Well, we're going to say Merry Christmas. It's like, pardon me, like, have you been Trumpified or something? I mean, isn't that something Trump said, like, to make you think that there's someone out there that actually gets offended if you say Merry Christmas? Nobody gets offended if you say Merry Christmas. Nobody. If somebody said to you, like, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and you're a Christian, are you going to lose your mind? You'd be like, oh, yes, to you too. That's exactly what would happen. If you went up to someone in a burqa and you were like, Merry Christmas, they'd be like, oh, yes, yes, blessings. Or they'd be like, oh, yes, to you too, yes. They wouldn't be like, don't you mention Christ. Don't mention Christ. These people recognize Jesus Christ as a prophet. Like, hello, don't you understand religions, different religions? They might not see him as the Messiah or whatever, like other religions see Jesus as, but he's definitely recognized. He's respected. So nobody's going to get mad if you're saying, like, Merry Christmas, aka Happy Birthday, Jesus. Nobody said it, but everyone believes it. Everyone believes that, like, nowadays you can't even say Merry Christmas. You can say Merry Christmas. Go ahead, say it. Nobody's gonna care. Just because the government is trying to be politically correct and trying to recognize all different religions, and rightly so, because not everyone's Christian, it doesn't mean that the person that moved down the street and they immigrated from another country that doesn't have Christmas, it doesn't mean that they're going to be like, oh, look at them all celebrating their Christmas. Ugh. They're not going to come to your house and like burn your house down or burn your Christmas tree down because you're celebrating Christmas. They don't care. They don't know. They're like, oh yes, they like their Christmas here. I like it too. It's kind of cool. They just want to fit in, you know? They're not worrying about what you're doing. So yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Just a lot of craziness out there. Breastfeeding. It's another one. These women, they're online, they're like, look at my baby. Like they're showing their boobs and they're showing them their baby feeding their boobs. It's like, and they're like, I breastfeed and there's nothing you can say about it. And it's like, we're not saying anything about it. You just want to put your tit online and show everybody that you're breastfeeding so that you can feel superior to everyone else that doesn't breastfeed. It's like you're complaining, you're bragging in the form of a complaint. Like, that's what it comes off as. Because nobody's saying that that's wrong. Nobody cares. It's a non-issue. I don't get it. People are crazy. The world has gone, seriously, the world's gone freaking mad. It's gone freaking mad. I mean, even like with Donald Trump, he's horrifying at times, but everything the man says, they friggin' rip to shreds, and everyone goes, ugh, and it's all oversensitive and crazy, and then I don't even understand. Like, it's just all this craziness is just going there, and then tweeting. Like, speaking of the president, what the hell is he tweeting for? Is he like in 8th grade? Like, hey, I'm tweeting. Like, it's like, yeah, they need to like shut that shit down. Like in the White House, they need to make it so that so that anything Trump tweets out only goes to like the network in the White House. Like only on White House only computers. Like Melania seriously needs to rewire or change the settings with the Wi-Fi on their laptop. So that he thinks he's tweeting it out, but it's like it's not going further than the White House because it's a little insane. It, who does that? What president would do? I don't understand. That's just crazy to me. But it's just the way it is. Look at me now. I'm ranting. I have an opinion. Like, I have an opinion, so I have to put it out on the internet. What the hell's wrong with me? Like, it's like, I now have to tell you my opinion. Because I have an opinion. Like, everybody's got an opinion, and everybody wants to tell everybody about that opinion. So, there you have it. The world's gone crazy. Merry Christmas. Enjoy breastfeeding your children. And try to go outside and get off the computer if you can. Okay? Just take a breather from the computer. Okay, bye.